We all know the unfortunate reality of what happened to the Younglings of the Jedi Order after the fall of Anakin Skywalker to the dark side and the rise of Darth Vader, but what happened to the Jedi Younglings who went with Ahsoka to create their first lightsabers on the planet Ilum in the Clone Wars series? I'm going to break down some chilling possibilities about what may have happened to these Jedi Younglings after Order 66. So before we get into it, remember to hit the subscribe button with notifications on for more awesome Star Wars lore content. After traveling to the planet Ilum to construct their first ever lightsabers, a selection of Jedi Younglings led by Ahsoka Tano were traveling back to Coruscant when their ship came under attack. The ship was attacked by pirate Hondo Ohnaka and his crew, who were hoping to make some easy money. The group of younglings on board the ship came together to fight off the pirates, using their knowledge of the Force, creative ability, and teamwork to overpower them and eventually escape their grasp. They were eventually able to escape the captivity of Hondo's crew on the planet Florum and were brought safely aboard General Kenobi's Republic cruiser. So this is unfortunately where things get very dark. The first possibility is that the Jedi Younglings were stationed at the Jedi Temple at the time of Revenge of the Sith and the fall of Anakin Skywalker. Before being appointed to a master, most Jedi Younglings continue their training at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant under Master Yoda and perform tasks that contribute to the upkeep of the Order. If these younglings were at the temple on the Republic's darkest day, it is almost certain that every single one of them was slaughtered by Anakin in Operation Nightfall. Some were probably killed directly at the hands of Darth Vader himself, and others were probably killed by the 501st Clone Troopers. Either possibility is extremely sad and heartbreaking to think about. Let me know down in the comments below if you think Anakin encountered these younglings in the temple on the dark night of Order 66. Now to back this up, in one of the Clone Wars Lost Missions episodes, Yoda experiences a vision in the Force which shows him the interior of the Jedi Temple after Operation Nightfall and Anakin's destruction of it during Order 66. The vision chillingly shows Mace Windu lying dead on the floor alongside almost all of the other Jedi Younglings from the Ilum episodes except for one. I'll explain what that means very shortly because there is a very dark possibility about the survival of one of these Jedi Younglings. Because we know Anakin played a massive role in the killing of Mace Windu, slicing his arm off in Revenge of the Sith, this scene in Yoda's vision very likely symbolizes that Anakin directly slaughtered each of the younglings with his own hands. This is also backed up by the fact that Ahsoka is lying on the floor, near death, but importantly she does not die in this scene. This further strengthens the theory because we know that Ahsoka is brought close to death by Anakin in Star Wars Rebels when he fights Ahsoka on Malachor under his Darth Vader suit. We know that Ahsoka does not die in Rebels, making Yoda's vision completely accurate and correct. Interestingly though, there is one youngling who is not dead in this scene. The Jedi youngling is Katuni. Katuni reaches out to Master Yoda, offering her hand to end his suffering and pain. She also offers to take him to an alternate reality where Anakin does not fall to the dark side and Count Dooku remains a member of the Jedi Order, with Qui-Gon even surviving his duel with Darth Maul on Naboo. I can't stress enough that this is a clear dark side deception. The dark side is known to deceive those who are tempted by it, offering them peace, harmony and relief from the truth and reality. Katuni being a symbol of this dark side deception could mean that she became a young Inquisitor after Order 66, trained by the 7th Sister and the Grand Inquisitor who we know was a Jedi Temple guard. In Yoda's vision, Katuni is a conduit of the dark side, potentially hinting at her conversion to darkness after the fall of the Jedi in order to survive. She was also present at the duel between Anakin and Barriss after the framing of Ahsoka, so maybe she began to agree with the ideas of Barriss and believed that the Jedi Order were ultimately clouded by their arrogance, causing her to explore the dark side. We may even see her make an appearance in the upcoming Jedi Fallen Order sequel game that was just announced. Let me know down in the comments below whether or not you think Katuni became an Inquisitor under Darth Vader. I would actually like to see this, as sad as it would be. Of course, it is possible that some of the others in the group did survive, but it is very unlikely given that Yoda's vision depicted them on the floor of the Jedi Temple. On top of this, if they did survive, the original trilogy would begin to make a lot less sense, as more and more Jedi would be running around during Luke's time. But either way, let me know what you think happened to the Clone Wars younglings after Order 66 and the march on the Jedi Temple. I think the most likely scenario is that Anakin slaughtered all of them along with the clones of the 501st Legion. If this is not the case though, I really hope we get a spin-off comic or TV series about their survival and eventual hunt down by Darth Vader and the Inquisitors of the Empire. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe to the channel and leave a like down below. You can also support me on Patreon if you want to help me complete the Clone Wars by animating unfinished episodes that were never released. Cheers guys, hope to see you in the next one.